So I'm back in the kitchen sharing with you a simple soft layer chapati recipe using only 5 ingredients. To get started, I'm using 3 cups of hot water, 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Give everything a quick mix. And at this point, I'm now adding 6 cups of all-purpose unbleached wheat flour. And then using a wooden spatula, I'm mixing everything up. Remember our water was hot, so we don't want to burn our hands as we mix this dough. And at this point, I'm getting ready to knead my dough. First by getting my dough mat ready. Dusted my dough mat so the dough is not sticking to the mat. I'm adding in some wheat flour as I continue to knead until I get the desired softness of the dough that I'm looking for. And then finally, I added in a little cooking oil as I continue to knead my dough. This process will take you like 10 to 15 minutes. You need to be very patient so you can get a soft dough that will finally give you a very soft chapati. Then at this point, I'm covering my dough and let it rest for like 30 to 45 minutes before we can start loading out the chapatis. And as you can see, the gluten have rested and the dough is a little soft and it is stretchy, and this is gonna make it very easy for us to work with. And now at this point is where I separate the big dough into some little dough balls. And as you can see, I was able to come up with some 12 dough balls. And now, this is where the layers are made. I'm loading out individual dough balls. Spread some cooking oil. Dust it with some flour. And then I'm going to roll it back and then continue with the process. And as you can see, all this time I'm keeping my dough balls covered up because we do not want them to dry up. On this other side, I'm heating up the frying pan on medium heat. I'm also prepping the pot where I will be storing the chapatis after I fry them. And now, this is the point where I spread the dough balls into the flat dough. I'll be working on a few of these and then I'll cover them up as I wait for the frying pan to get ready. And at this point, the frying pan is well heated up. I first wiped it off with some cooking oil. Then I put our fried dough on the frying pan. It's going to be bubbling up a little bit as shown on the video. And then we'll know that that side is done. I'm going to flip it. And as you can see, our chapati has started bubbling on the lower side, and that means that our layers are forming. I'm now spreading some cooking oil on the top side. Flip it. Press it down a little bit so it can brown up. I'm going to give it a few minutes. And then I'm spreading some cooking oil on the top side. Flip it. And as you can see, it is well browned up and it is looking very nice. And then we're going to give it a few more minutes so the other side can get done. And as you can see, our chapati is looking very nice. And then I'm going to be repeating the process until all our tough chapatis are done. And at this point, I want to request you to subscribe to my channel Then hit up the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Chapatis can be enjoyed with a stew of your choice. They can also be used as a breakfast item, and they go very well with the Kenyan tea. So I hope you have been inspired to go and try this recipe. So until we meet in the next video, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you, may He watch over you, and may He give you peace. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.